So the two big turtles, you'll see at the end what I did with the other one, but I did two, one specifically because, oh, here we go. I'm going to break off his leg, and then I'm going to snap him in half, and then I'm going to show you same kind of thing, same kind of thing. Put a little strip, and again, I did use a little too much, but precision tip, a little strip of the Better Bond on this piece as well as the adjoining piece, which I didn't put that on the second piece yet, I don't think. This is a voiceover, just so you know, because I was afraid to do it live while I was doing it. I did. Okay, so I put the strip on both little pieces, and you see that a little bit comes up to the surface. So once you get that put together, hold it, and I'm pushing down, not too hard as to break it again, but pushing down and pushing it together until it bonds. I mean, it really does bond pretty quickly. And we're just going to hold it. And now I'm just going to take my little round clay sculpting tool and just go over the seam to, take off the excess. And it does not hurt the piece to have it on there. It doesn't do anything to the clay, to have the extra on there. Now we're going to attach the leg. Same premise as that we did with the body. But you see when I hold it up, you can't even see that seam line. So that is the other beauty of this. And I didn't do anything additional than what you saw. So I'm going to put a little bit, if you didn't notice, there's some little bit of Better Bond over there. I just took a little bit of it, went over the seam again, and ended up putting it on his whole body. In the back, I'm going to do the same thing. Just going to go over that line. Like I said, you can't see it, and I could barely see it. But I'm just going to smooth it all out just in case there was any additional wet stuff there. Stuff is really easy to use. We'll let him dry for a minute. So this is the one, again, that we put the body back together and kind of went over it with the Better Bond. Again, you can't even really see the seam. So now let's attach that leg. Same thing, little strip of Better Bond on the break. I'm going to just hold the turtle up here to make sure I kind of have the leg up, just to make sure I have a general idea of where that's going to go. And his leg is big enough that I can maneuver it with my fingers rather than to try to do it with tweezers. And I am putting a little strip on his leg as well. Same thing, I am just pushing them together while pushing them down, the leg and the body. It's the same thing that I did with his whole body instead of the leg. So just let it sit and let them dry. This, let me see which one it is. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Or this one? I think it's this one. See the one that I broke? Yep, it's this one. Oh, and I just put him in the alcohol. Repaired.